You guys.
What's up? First of all, thank you guys so much. We recently hit 250,000 subscribers. It's crazy.
Yes, thank you so much. Didn't think we'd ever get there, at least by like the end of last year.
Couldn't do it without you guys.
Well, let's get to the questions.
The first question, and the one that's on everybody's mind, if you guys didn't watch the last video or didn't see, is...
Who won the brick of Fontaines?
That is the question that everybody is wondering.
So sorry it took so long. Like,
a few little delays and stuff, but we got it figured out, and yes. So winner is Dylan Lee. So Dylan Lee, if you haven't received our message yet, be on the lookout for that. We hit you up on Facebook, letting you know that you're the winner, and congratulations for sweet cards. Next question is
from Vishnu Karthik. What do you guys use to edit your videos? They're awesome. Thank you. So what we use to edit our videos with is right now is Adobe Premiere Pro. We used to use Final Cut 7, but I think last year we switched over to Adobe Premiere.
So next question is from Alex Pearson. Probably Pearson, right? Pearson. How did he swing?
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson. How did he swing the lightsabers without hands? So, sorry again, slow on releasing the behind the scenes. He connected a leash to one of his custom lightsabers that he had, and it's just a lot of practice with the leash. And then Joe spent hours upon hours in After Effects wiring out, erasing the wire so it looks like there's no wire there. And he's just swinging around and catching it. Just a lot of practice. That's how he's doing it though. It's pretty amazing.
The way he can throw it and catch it that way, like it takes a lot of talent. I think it's pretty tough to throw around.
Yeah.
Catch like that, like it's tough.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not like you can just grab it and just do it.
Yeah.
So it's still pretty impressive. And it still looks way cool even with the wire there. It still looked awesome. All right, next question.
Jesse T asks, what skill was the most fun to film?
It's a hard one.
I think they're like all fun to film just because they're things I enjoy to watch. So like seeing someone do it in person is always blows my mind.
They're each new and unique.
Yeah.
It's hard to pinpoint a favorite one, really.
I mean, if you want to go by like what was fun that we could actually participate in, I'd say probably the RC drifting.
Yes, we could do that one.
Yeah, we could like actually try it and like, kind of get it. Well, not really get it, but it was fun.
It was fun to do, yeah. The RC drift cars was a lot of fun. One that like really sticks out though is the bubbles. Like I remember like the first time watching the bubbles, like holy cow, that's crazy. Like that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
To film. But everyone who's watching this, we love filming all of you guys. You guys are all way fun to film with.
Yeah, like I don't know, like I go through each video and tell you why each one was fun, but we don't have time for that.
Yeah. Or you guys don't want to watch all of that. We have time for it. It's just you guys want to sit through an hour, 2-hour video of us explaining that. If you do, we'll do it again.
It might be boring though.
Yeah. Bentley NG asks, are you guys coming to Japan anytime soon?
Yes.
Yes, we are actually. Hopefully in a couple weeks. But when this comes out, I don't know. Hopefully we'll get this out soon. But yeah, end of January we should be coming to Japan. We were lucky enough to get sent out there, so we'll be there for a week and a half or so. If we can, we'll do a meetup.
We'll be in, what, Kyoto? Osaka?
Yeah, Osaka and Tokyo. Yep.
So if you're there, you want to meet?
Yeah, we'll hit you up.
Yeah. Or follow us on Instagram, because that's probably the best way you'll find out where we'll be.
Yep. If we have time, we'll definitely love to do a meetup with all of you guys. That'd be fun.
Play some Gintama.
There we go.
Snowers. Kuma, is this your full-time job, and how did you guys end up filming all these talented people? So right now, making videos, I guess you consider our full-time job. Like, we have YouTube, but on top of that, we try to pick up other cases to help earn money to fund our YouTube channel.
Yeah. To be honest with you guys, we don't really make a whole lot off of YouTube. Like, it's not enough to consider it like a career or a full-time job. We love it and we do it full-time because we would like to make it a career, but in terms of like making enough money to like really support this doing it full-time it's not quite enough. On occasion we get the occasional like sponsored video, but those are pretty few and far between at the moment. We hope to get more in the future, but right now all of our videos are self-funded for the most part. The majority of our videos are me and Joe saving money.
Eating ramen every night, eating TV dinners, trying to put that money away to put into gas money or
travel money so we can fly out or we can drive to these different people and film them. We're doing it full time.
Trying as hard as we can right now.
But I wouldn't say it's a full-time job yet. We're still having to do other things in order to fund our YouTube hobby.
Yeah. How'd you end up filming all these talented people? people?
Go ahead. You can tell them how we started at least. Like,
So how we started finding people was pretty much through YouTube. We just we were in Taiwan, so we searched Taiwan, and then kind of just go through videos and see like who we could find.
Yeah.
And then we try to just contact people
Through
through emails, or I found the track pictures through Vimeo. I found Ian through a juggling club in Taiwan. So I don't know. There's different ways that we find people.
Yeah. Now it's like friends or people from our videos will like refer their friends, or people who've seen our videos will actually like email us now.
Mm-hmm.
And also like when we're walking around the street, like we've mentioned it before in a previous vlog, like when we first started as well, like Taiwan has a big street performance culture. So like you can walk around, there's always people performing. So we'd see people like, oh wow, that looks really cool. So wait till they're done performing, then we'd go talk to them for a second and see if they'd be interested. So, you know, a lot of times just going up and seeing someone on the streets and asking them.
Just ask.
So yeah, so asking, emailing, YouTube, Facebook now, and
Instagram.
Instagram. Yeah, Joe actually started finding people on Instagram, which I didn't even think about. And
Found Matt, the Monkey Knuckles guy. We found him on Instagram.
yeah, Zach as well. Kind of people were suggesting Zach for
Yeah.
cardistry, and then we found him and hit him up through Instagram. So social media, man.
Yeah.
That's the
Does
way to do
wonders.
it. Yeah, it's not just. I used to think social media is a waste, but it's super handy sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, Max Fun asked, what is your favorite video you have made?
It's kind of like what's our favorite talent. Like we
Yeah.
love them all. Like all our videos are so unique and so different. It's hard to pick a favorite one. Again, like I thought the bubbles one right away was like it was really entertaining to watch as well. Like that is something I'd just never
Yeah.
seen before. Isaac's was like the steer wheel.
I really like fingerboarding just because when I first started making videos, like in high school, like I'd film myself doing fingerboarding. So like when I could find people that actually did it that were really good, like it was pretty amazing to watch and really fun to film.
No.
How the difference is the lighting now.
I know. I'll go put it back up. Bam! I'm back. Yeah. So what's the favorite video? Again, that one's hard. They're all awesome, but I can tell you my least favorite is probably mine. The parkour ones. When I watch it, I'm just embarrassed sometimes. Like I'm not really that good. We just made them because they're fun. Especially at first, like we just wanted to make videos, and that was a skill and a talent I guess we had on hand. I could just do it, and it was a good way to practice. Really, when we first started filming the parkour video, it was just a practice filming.
Yeah.
You know, it was just something we wanted to do. And the Pikachu video was my friend Cade Roboclip. You guys probably know his music. He just recommended it. We thought about doing that in China with a bear costume.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, dude, you should do it with Pikachu. Like, oh, that's genius. We've been considering doing that. So those are my least favorite just because I'm embarrassed when I watch it, because I know like there's so many better parkour athletes out there than me. So those are probably my least favorite just because I get a little embarrassed.
You suck.
You suck. Especially now, dude. Everyone's getting so good nowadays. There's amazing people out there.
Yeah.
David Hyun. I think that's how you say your name. David Hyun asks, "What's in your bag, or what camera equipment you use for these videos? Keep up the great work." Thank you, David.
Thank you.
What's in our bag? A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
We're actually gonna do probably a separate video after this of kind of like what's in our bag. We can go through and introduce and kind of show you guys what camera equipment we really use. But just like a quick breakdown, we can just tell you our main cameras right now are the Canon C100 Mark II, which we're filming on right now, and Canon 5D Mark III. When we first started, we started with the
the Canon 60D.
60D and our dad's T2i.
Yeah.
And then we had like a little HD cam like
Yeah.
that they bought for like family vacations that we were filming on.
And you even had the bigger tape ones too.
Oh yeah, and then our old VHS, like that's another story.
Yeah.
But for our YouTube stuff, we started with this T2i and a 60D. Then we upgraded to two 5D Mark IIIs, and now we've got a C100 Mark II that we've been filming on recently.
Yes.
And then we use Canon lenses, Canon 24 to 70 f2.8, 7200 f2.8, a 50mm f1.4, and Canon 16 to 35 f2.8, and then also we have a Tokina 11 to 20 f2.8 as well for the C100. So we can keep it super wide because the C100 is a super 35mm sensor. crops it a little bit. So we still like getting that super wide angle because just see it looks good. You can see everything. Then our basic stabilizers like glide cam, Edelkrone, and a Rhino slider, tripod, whatnot. Monopod, yeah. A lot of little equipment, but we'll get you guys. So David, we'll get that as soon as we can for you. But that basically that's the gist of the equipment we're using right now.
Yes.
Mackin asks, your videos are awesome. How did you guys get started and where did you learn? Kuma origins. All right, so this could take a minute. Without going into like a 20-minute long history, which we could also do later, maybe in another video, like how we really started. The basic gist, where did we get started? We actually started doing film or just making dumb videos ever since we're little. Mom and Dad had like, an old VHS camcorder, and we just would make dumb family home videos with like our cousins or our friends. I think I made my first stop motion. My first video I made was a stop motion video with a camcorder when I was like, I think like 7 or 8, and didn't realize stop motion was taken with pictures. So I would actually hit record, like start and stop the record button for like a second to take the picture. Then I moved my Legos, and I start and stop, and it would take days, start and stop, and I move them.
I remember watching you always like doing that too.
Yeah.
The Legos and the pushing button.
Yeah, it was not efficient. But that's how I started, and then when we go on vacation, we'd usually take the camera from my dad. And
travel videos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which,
little travel videos.
Pretty much, yeah, like travel videos, and Joe would make videos in high school, like with his friends, like music videos.
Yeah.
Lip syncs.
Back before YouTube, I saw a video of like those Asian guys that wear those basketball jerseys singing Backstreet Boys or lip syncing. And I thought like I could do it better, so I like got some of my friends together and we made a random Backstreet Boys video. And then
I all my clothes.
Yeah. But then like I didn't know where to post it. Like I had to ask people like where should I post it. So I asked my friend that was like, I don't know, really into like computer stuff, and he's like, oh, check out this site. So he showed me like YouTube, and Smosh was actually the first video I saw there. So I used YouTube to like upload my first video.
Just to like show your friends.
Yeah, just to show my friends. Like, so that's how I started YouTube, and from then I just kept making random videos of either my band at the current time, my friends' bands,
stop motion
piano stuff.
You might not answer, but Joe actually sold. I don't know if we talked about that before.
No, I don't think so.
Joe did this really dope video, and I think we want to redo this video. At least I want to. I think it's really cool. He did a stop motion music video, piano video called Cats. It was like an old band song, right?
Yeah.
And he's too humble to say, but he actually sold that to MTV when he was like, what, 16?
16 or 17.
That was like the first video you ever licensed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I got like $200.
Yeah, we're like, holy cow, what? You can make money doing video? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was really weird.
Yeah. So that's what kind of started. Well, kind of started it. Kind of quit. Which is funny because you're like OG YouTube. Like, had you kept going, like, who knows? Maybe you've been like Ryan Higa.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know, dude. Who knows if you would have kept with it on your own channel? You never know. But so that's how we started and learned. And we also, when we moved we did a year abroad in China going to school. And kind of like our style of filming now actually kind of stemmed from that. Did parkour videos. We'd go watch like the different like Chinese acrobats and like travel videos, and we just put it to music because like music played a big part of our life. We both played piano. I played guitar as well, and Joe played drums. And so we really love music. So a lot of how we film now just started from when we were in China filming our travel videos while we were there going to school, and kind of just carried on into once we started getting more serious into it. So just like making music videos of random cool stuff in beautiful places.
I guess if you want to watch those videos, I'll put a link either right here or in the description.
I've always loved making videos.
I don't really know what inspired me back then.
Yeah. But for this channel, that's kind of goes back to like our, I guess, origin, or like how we got this channel started, which was completely on a whim. Like, was not planned at all.
It was an accident.
Yeah.
So we first came to Taiwan to teach English after we graduated. Like, we majored in Chinese, but didn't know what to do after we graduated.
Chinese still kind of sucked.
Yeah, so we wanted to come here and brush up on our Chinese. So Todd suggested that we come to Taiwan to teach English. And I never thought I'd be a teacher, but I went with them and we just did it. So while we were here teaching, Todd wanted to find some parkour friends. So we took our new camera equipment that we got and just went out to the college near us and made that first video.
There's also a good way to practice as well. We just barely got, we didn't know all because we just got the 60D, was that
The
what we
glide
bought?
cam.
Yeah, the glide cam. We had a previous glide cam, or the stabilizer, is called the One Land. It's more like it's kind of weird. It's Steadicam Merlin shape, and it sucked. It was not good. We had that for like a year, but we could never get it right. So we finally got a glide cam and wanted to practice, and that was our first kind of just to practice and to make friends. But yeah.
So we made that video, and I think the first day or two it took off. It started getting tons of views.
Kind of went viral.
Yeah, it went viral.
At least in Taiwan.
Yeah.
Not worldwide.
Started getting contacted by like news channels and like all this stuff for Todd to get interviewed. We were on TV. It was really weird.
Yeah, it was super weird. I just don't think parkour was very big at the time. Still pretty new, and no one, I don't think, ever put any like time or production into a parkour video here in Taiwan. So pretty fresh for people.
So after we made that video, Todd found some like group of parkour guys that
Mission accomplished.
found some friends. So they went out and like went to a gym, met them, trained. But that night, Todd actually hurt his knee.
Yeah, it hurt my knee. I drilled the table.
Yeah.
And that kind of hurt my
We
knee.
had plans to like make another video soon, but then he hurt his knee.
It's
So
the Pikachu video. Was it the Pikachu video?
maybe.
Yeah, I think it was the Pikachu video was the next one we were gonna make.
Yeah. So after he hurt his knee, we didn't really have parkour to film, I guess. So what I did was I went on Facebook and looked up like a juggling club in Taiwan at some university. I found out the day they practiced and just took a bus over there and walked in on them. Just stood there in front of everyone and said like, hey, who wants to make a video? And the first person that actually wanted to was Ian, the contact juggler. So I made plans with him like the next week, and we went to that same university and just made a short little video outside. And
That was our first contact juggling video.
yeah.
And that's where our friendship with Ian blossomed. And then my knee got better actually after that, probably a few weeks later. And we're out training again. We're getting ready to film the Pikachu video because we got the costume. And I broke my foot that night. So I couldn't do anything again. No more parkour. So at that point, Joe went and found the Trike Drifters, like we were saying earlier on Vimeo. And he went and filmed that.
Just Todd was sick.
And my foot was broken and I couldn't go really do anything. So Joe found like the Trike Drifters, edited that video and put it online, and that video picked up as well. Like, dude, like these videos keep getting picked up and people like you guys are interested in it. So we figured let's just roll with it. Let's see where this will take us. Just on our weekends when we have a day off, let's go film a video and find people like this because it seems like people really like this kind of stuff. Make a video and we'll edit it, and we got one out like once a month maybe, once every other month. And each time they kept doing better and better, so we just kept with it, and here we are. So thank you guys. What was your favorite talent? It's really hard to pick favorites. They're all a lot of fun. Each one's unique and interesting and fun in like their own different way.
Yeah.
So
They're all like fun to watch, mind-blowing
fun to film.
to film.
They're all different.
Yeah.
What's your favorite? That's the question.
Yeah,
That's
you
the
tell us.
question. What's your favorite talent? There's a lot I wish I could do. I wish I could do all of them.
Yeah.
Just not enough hours in the day. So sorry I can't give you guys, at least me personally, I can't give you an answer for that one. That one's like, I love them all.
Yeah.
They're all way cool.
Yeah. I can't answer that one really either.
So sorry.
Wenger Boulder asked, you guys have filmed a lot of really talented people. Has it ever inspired you to learn one of those skills yourself? And is there a certain kind of talent you haven't yet recorded but would like to? So, first question, yes. After we filmed Zumadanke, the kendama video, we actually, we were sent a couple kendamas back home. So when we got back to the US, we started playing, and we've been playing pretty much every day ever since. So it's been a little over a year now.
I've tried a few of the other ones, and all the skills, like we tried each skill that we film, but kendama's the one that really seemed to like connect. You know, this one, like, oh, this one's way fun. All the other ones are way fun, but hard.
Yeah.
Contact juggling was rough. The steer wheel is super hard and expensive and
Yeah.
big, and they're all way fun. I'd love to be able to do all of them, but kendama seems to be the one that, we both like, wow, we like this. This is something we can get into. And cardistry, for me at least recently. Cardistry is really hard though, but I'm slowly getting into it. Just trying to get past the learning curve.
Yeah.
Let's see, and is there a certain kind of talent you haven't recorded but would like to?
Yes.
Yes.
There's tons of talent out there.
So many.
Too many to name.
Yeah, I would like to go, like, the big ones, like, there's so many people, like, in Beijing, like, in China, like, the Beijing opera, like, or acrobats, or the Shaolin monks. There's tons of crazy people in Russia that are just like, amazing. Just like, I don't know, I guess a big goal would be like, I guess Cirque du Soleil would be really cool. That would be a really fun.
One day.
Yeah. Like any of those like high level, just crazy like acrobatics would be fun. I don't know, what would you like to film?
There's a lot. I like finding the small, unique talents and hobbies. Like, I don't know, finger tapping. I want to do finger tutting. What else? Finger breakdancing.
Those are pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of talent out there.
All right. So wow, how to say this? I think
We'll go through.
Go Chu Jang please. Go Chu Jang please. Asks, how do you travel so much? How do you guys make money for the trips? And about how much does it cost? Let's start off with that one then.
We haven't really traveled like a ton.
Yeah, it seems like we do, but we kind of like base out of two areas. Based out of Utah, where we're from, and Taiwan. Taiwan's because we lived here teaching English, and so we just do a lot of the stuff around Taiwan. Everything's within, an hour train ride away, or if you want to go down south further, Taiwan's, 3 to 4 hours on a high-speed train.
Mm-hmm.
So everything's pretty close. Then at home, we just drive a lot.
We've only driven to Las Vegas, LA, and Colorado. And then
some of the places like Singapore, Japan, like we just honestly we earn our money. Like we just take side jobs like we were saying before. We take freelance gigs,
like events, like fashion shows.
Yeah, we just do whatever we need to do to make a little extra cash, and then we save it to spend on travel so we can make these videos for you guys. So that's basically how we travel and we make money.
Yeah.
We do freelance work and then a little bit off AdSense.
Yeah. How much does it cost? Really depends on where you're going. Gas, depends how much gas is at the time. Usually costs us like a few hundred each trip.
Yeah, $300 to $500 each video, would you say?
Probably in the U.S.
In the U.S. We're lucky we have some family here, so we, it's pretty cheap to live in Taiwan for us. So we come here for, this time, maybe a few months at a time and just try to get as much content as we can.
Mm-hmm.
So a plane ticket to Taiwan. So depending on the time of year, maybe about $1,500.
Yeah.
And then whatever it costs to live, it just depends on how cheap we can live. And so it really varies. How did you get into making films and where did you learn? Or how did you start?
I started when we were little. I don't know where I started. It's probably just the travel videos we made. And then going into high school, just making those kind of videos for class and myself. And then after that was just for fun. And that's I guess I learned a little bit in high school, but mostly it was just playing around on a computer and playing with the camera and just learning ourselves.
We have no real formal training in terms of going to film school and stuff. A lot of the stuff we learn is just online. You can learn anything now. The internet's amazing.
Yeah.
You just go on YouTube, tons of tutorials, lynda.com. There's just tons of information out there that you can just, that you can look up. And honestly, nothing beats just experience. Just get a camera, find some editing software, even iMovie or basic editing software. Just pick up a camera and just start filming, making videos. You learn the best just through experience.
See what you like to do.
Yeah.
What you like to film and how.
Yep. And that's how we started. Really just from trial and error, and then watching tutorials online. And you don't really need to go to school for this anymore, really. You can learn everything you want online. What would you guys be doing if not this? Haha, sorry for so many questions. It's all good. Thank you for the questions. What would we be doing?
See, before coming teaching, I was working at Home Depot. And that's what I was doing, but I didn't want to do it anymore. So I don't know where I'd be at if we didn't have this. I might still be working at Home Depot.
I don't know what I'd be doing. I was studying to go to med school. I wanted to be an anesthesiologist. That's what I was wanting to do, but I couldn't cut it. It's chemistry, way too hard for me. A lot of the classes, forget that. That's why I chose Chinese, because it was the fastest way out of college. And then I was going to go into international business. Hence why we came to Taiwan. I wanted to brush up on my Chinese and maybe do some marketing or stuff for international business. I always found it interesting. But luckily we fell into this, and I don't know if we weren't doing YouTube or this, probably just be trying to do more freelance work,
Yeah, maybe, I don't know, weddings.
Well, yeah, weddings was a big one. Just trying to do whatever we can to keep filming, whether, you know, we'd prefer to do YouTube because, you know, we have our freedom, choose what we want to film, but yeah, probably corporate work, commercials, stuff like that, just trying to get our way into the industry. But most likely, Home Depot, sitting behind a desk somewhere, you know.
I'd probably be behind a desk.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'd be doing.
Yeah.
That's tough.
I'm just happy we are where we are right now.
Camstack1, do you enjoy the life you live?
Yes.
Yes. Life is good.
Yeah.
Oddball73, what pen spinning tricks do you know? I started and learned a couple, I don't remember the names, but ever since kendama, like I haven't really focused on any other skill toy.
I can spin around my thumb and I can do that little twirly one between my fingers.
Yeah, I can do that stuff too.
That's about
Just
it.
A couple basic things.
It's like what I learned in like 7th grade.
Yeah.
I remember when I learned the first thumb spin. I'm gonna be the coolest kid in school. Everyone's gonna be like, that's awesome.
My pilot pen.
Yeah. But I don't know any spinning tricks. Not very good. Will you be making another Rubik's Cube video with Felix Zemdegs? Is that how I say that?
I don't know.
Who's that?
I don't know. I hear a lot of comments about like Felix is better. Like, yeah, we'd love to film with him. I just don't know where he's from or how to get contacted with him.
Yeah, we'll reach out to him, I guess. We'll have to see what he does. Or if you're watching this, Felix, hit us up. We're down to make another Rubik's Cube video.
Yes, I'd love to. Surfing Girls 7. Where will your next film be after Taiwan? How many countries have you guys been to? What have you learned traveling to all these places? So the next video after Taiwan, we'll probably head to Japan at the end of the month, and then head back to the US, and I don't know from there.
From there, we'll see where life takes us. But the majority of the stuff will probably stick around, you know, around Utah and wherever we can drive to for now. How many countries have we been to? Let's see.
US?
The U.S.
Canada?
And China, Taiwan.
Yeah, Japan.
Mexico.
I think I was supposedly in South Korea with Mom.
Oh, Singapore.
I think that's about it.
About it, like 8 places. But the majority of our videos are filmed in Taiwan and the US.
I guess Canada.
Oh, in Canada. Yeah, in Canada. We've got a few in Canada as well.
Canada.
Yeah, love Canada.
What have you learned traveling to all these places?
The world is a big place.
Pack lightly. With all the gear that we have, like it's so heavy, like I can barely bring enough clothes, so I have a limited amount of clothes, so it's mostly just camera gear.
Yeah. Make sure you make a good checklist of everything you bring, because I'm always freaking out and forgetting things. So,
yes, he is.
Checklist. Checklist is always good when you're traveling.
Sarky Architecture. How did you get to know each other, and what inspired you to make such film projects?
From
Let's
Berlin.
see. Well, we have the
Hello,
same.
Berlin. Thank you.
Well, we have the same mother, so I think that's how we got to know each other.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize we're actually brothers. So,
now you know.
Yeah, now you know. So that's how we got to know each other, from our home. Jenny Gaming asks, what made you think of starting a YouTube of this content, imagine. I love it. I've been a subscriber since you have like 200 plus, so congrats on the improvement. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you for sticking with us so long.
Yeah.
People like you that we're where we are now. We mentioned it previously, but we started this YouTube channel on kind of a whim. We made that first parkour video just for fun, and things picked up. We made a couple other ones just to make videos, and as things picked up, we just decided to keep going with it, and we found that we filmed a bunch of different things before, like more traditional, like skateboarding and stuff like that, but we found like the street performances and like the weird things like pen spinning and that would actually perform better.
Unique things.
Yeah, the more unique things, not weird, but yeah, the more unique things seem to be what more people are interested in. So that's kind of why we do less traditional sports like skateboarding and BMX biking and stuff, because you guys seem to like the unique talents and street performances. So
and so do I.
Yeah.
I'd rather film this stuff anyways.
Yeah. So that's why we started this, and that's why we decided to focus on that on our channel. Loops of Hoops. How are you able to film the intro for the Jabawockeez show in Las Vegas? I wasn't aware that the video we filmed with them is their intro show, or the intro to their show, so that's awesome. How it happened was Joe LaRoe, one of the Jabawockeez, just randomly hit us up on Instagram once. I think he left a comment on like a kendama picture, I think. Like Joe's super into kendama, so he hit us up. He was like, or he just left a message like, hey, we should collaborate sometime. We're like, yes, let's do it. So like a week later, he like sent a private message on Instagram asking if we wanted to collaborate on a video. We're like, dude, yes, let's do it. And then what, like a month later, we went down. They sent us.
Come on, I don't know.
Yeah, they helped us. They sent us down to Vegas to film a video that they'd been, conceptualizing for a while. We'd spoken on the phone a few times and went down to Vegas and hung out with the Jabawockeez for a few days and filmed the video that's on their channel. We'll leave a link in the description. Or a video like right here, a little preview for you guys.
Right now. Yeah.
But it's cool to know. I kind of want to go with their show now.
Is it playing an intro or is it just like in the store? Like.
Yeah, I'm curious. I didn't know. I just thought it was for their YouTube.
Yeah.
But that's cool. If it's in their intro, that's even better.
Can you show off what camera gear you guys use? Or if you could have only one camera and one lens, which one would it be?
Ooh. That's a good question. If money wasn't an issue and I could have one camera, thinking big, I would love to own a Red Dragon weapon with probably a 16-35mm zoom lens. That seems to be like the most used focal length for us. Yeah. But the Reds are awesome. They look so good. So that would be my camera of choice.
I mean, money wasn't, probably Red Dragon or the Phantom's really sweet. It'd be fun to use, just slow motion capability.
Yeah.
I don't know, there's all of the cameras. Grasshopper 408. So what's next? Ever thought of filming a movie? I don't really want to do a movie. I kind of like short videos. It's just easier for me.
Short content?
Yeah.
I mean, a feature film would be fun, but it's just the thought of it. I didn't even know how to even begin to get, to do a full feature-length film.
Yeah, I kind of just I don't know.
Like a full 2-hour Hollywood video.
No, I can't do it.
Yeah, that'd be rough. That's not really a big goal of ours, I don't think.
I like to do many things and not one big thing. I don't know, yeah, it's easier for me.
Don't have the attention span. J.M. Munsing, hey buddy.
Hey Johan.
Johan, hey dude, our friend from home. Which one of you left the toilet seat up last night? That would be this guy.
Sorry, Johan.
Sorry, dude. To answer your other question, real question. If there was no YouTube, would you still do what you do and film talented people all over the world?
Maybe.
Don't know.
I'd still be filming, I think, but all over the world, I don't.
It might not be as worth the investment.
Yeah. I mean, if I had the money to travel, that'd be awesome to just film maybe scenic videos while I'm out, but I don't know about finding all the talented people.
Yeah. We'd love to, but I honestly don't think I'd be able to afford to. I think that's really, would want to, but couldn't afford to.
Or you'd be stuck at a job that you couldn't take that much vacation from. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. The only reason we can film everyone around the world right now is because we're able to focus on this and not have to worry about going to a real job. Yeah. And working behind a desk. Which is kind of why we want to make sure that this works, because if we have to get real jobs, there isn't enough time to keep making, there won't be as much time to focus on just creating content for YouTube. Mm-hmm. So, miss you, buddy. How's the Philippines? Robin730, take good care. Thanks, Grandma.
Thank you, Grandma.
We love you.
So Nick Varner asked, who inspires you?
That is a good question. It depends on what. There's so many different forms of inspiration, in terms of directors that inspire us, YouTubers that inspire us, people who are just inspiring in terms of just life in general. Yeah. So we'll take those three.
Hollywood.
We go Hollywood, YouTube, and life inspiration.
Life inspiration.
So you can go first. Who's your Hollywood inspiration?
I'd probably go with J.J. Abrams. Awesome movies. And Wes Anderson.
Wes Anderson, yeah.
I love the style of his movies.
I like Hollywood directors-wise. I would say J.J. Abrams as well. He's been killing it lately. Yeah. Steven Spielberg. I just grew up watching all his movies. Jurassic Park's like one of my favorite movies ever. I've watched that movie way too many times. And I'm a huge fan of Edgar Wright. Like just his humor, his editing and transitions, just like Scott Pilgrim and like Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. Like they're just incredibly creative, well put together movies. He's an amazing director. He's probably one of my favorites for sure. Him and JJ right now, I think.
What about YouTuber inspiration?
YouTuber inspirations. Big fan of Casey Neistat, but who isn't for the most part. Casey Neistat is one of the few vloggers I can watch. He always inspires me to just keep working hard I really like watching like Corridor Digital. Like we don't do content like theirs, but like I just watch what they do. Like dude, they're just so awesome, so creative. And Freddie W and Rocket Jump used to be. They're not doing as much as they used to.
I guess it depends on what kind of YouTube inspiration. Like Casey Neistat, like I love his videos, style. I like to watch Roman Atwood just because I like to see what he does and what he's doing now to being successful, I guess. My YouTube inspiration isn't really from...
Not towards film.
Yeah, not towards like film. Like what really inspires the YouTube stuff, I don't know if this is like life inspiration, but it's mostly like the performer, or what we're filming, the environment, and the music. Like I don't really get, like I do get inspired from videos and stuff, but I don't know, it's just, I don't really watch enough of that. Like I watch stuff that doesn't relate to our channel.
Yeah, it's true.
I just watch whatever.
Who inspires you in terms of life stuff then? Life inspiration? Mark Cuban?
Yeah, Mark Cuban.
Seriously, Mark Cuban's so inspirational.
He's a smart man.
He's a smart dude. If I could work with any shark on Shark Tank, it'd be Mark Cuban. Fund us.
Please.
We would make you no money back, but we'd have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Alan Watts.
Alan Watts, definitely Alan Watts.
Listen to him on the regular. Like Alan Watts is one of the most inspirational dudes I've ever listened to.
Yeah. The book, Crush It. Crush It was probably one of my biggest inspirations last year when we first like took off with this channel. Really good book. I suggest reading it if you're wanting to, I don't know, start your own business or doing things that you like to make money. Like read that book and it's really inspiring. Thank you again for getting to where we are now. Hopefully this year will be even better.
Yep. So thanks for sticking with us, and hope you guys will stick with us even longer. We're definitely going to keep working at it because we love you and we love what we do.
Yes.
So thanks guys, and we love you. Seriously, we say it every time and it kind of sounds scripted, but it's really true. We really
do. Like so much. Like really do.
Yeah, super appreciative. Like honestly, like sounds cliche. Sounds cliche, but we really couldn't be doing this without you guys because no one would watch our videos and there'd be no point in making them but for ourselves, really.
Yeah.
Which is, in the end, the best way to do it.
Still do it for yourself.
But it definitely helps knowing that you guys enjoy watching these as well. Keeps us motivated.
We enjoy making them.
Yeah.
Like they're fun.
Sweet. So, thank you so much. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.